Ladies and gentlemen, this is the game show for Border Collies about Border Collies by Border Collies. And today's question is, why do Border Collies stare? Will one of our Border Collie contestants know the answer? Let's find out who will win. Asha. That sounds accurate, I think. Border Collies and other dogs generally don't have verbal language skills, so they use their eyes and body language as a way to communicate. There are different reasons why a dog will stare. Every day, dogs try to communicate with us in a number of ways, and sometimes we humans are oblivious to their messages. In order to get along with dogs and to prevent conflict that could result in a bite, we really need to educate ourselves about canine body language. Staring is one form of body language that can be an important signal from a dog. Now, Border Collies have been selectively bred over a number of years for some very specific attributes. One of those attributes is persistence. It makes sense that a dog who is expected to move large flocks or herds over a long distance would have a strong work drive and not give up easily. As a result, many Border Collies have a persistent nature that isn't only limited to livestock. A lot of Border Collie owners are familiar with this particular stare. As herding dogs, Border Collies need to control the movement of livestock, and sometimes they need to push the livestock in a particular direction. In order to do so, a Border Collie will often stare. Staring is a common predatory behavior, and most livestock will respond to the pressure of a dog's stare. In herding, there is an expression called strong eye, when the Border Collie basically locks onto the livestock with a fixed stare and continuous eye contact. There's another type of staring that is sometimes called hard eye. This is a look that basically says back off, and a warning that can sometimes happen before a dog decides to bite. Now, I don't usually show this type of video because people make judgments without actually knowing the context, but I think it's valuable to know what a hard stare might look like. So in this video, as you can see, Keegan has what you might call hard eye. Now, my cat will sometimes headbutt the dogs or clean their eyebrows. Keegan does not particularly enjoy this, and normally he will just move away from the cat. In this particular situation, Skeen is also in Keegan's space, and that's adding to the pressure that Keegan feels. In the end though, Keegan does move away. To be honest, my dog Asha, whose hard eye is much less intense than Keegan's, is much more prone to bite a cat than Keegan ever would be. I know Keegan very well. In a strange dog, I would take that hard eye as a definite warning. Another time that Keegan will sometimes give that hard eye is when Skeen is annoying him to play. Although Keegan can sometimes be annoyed by Skeen, I know that a short time later, Keegan is likely to actually play with Skeen. Each dog is an individual, but this is a signal that you should not ignore because it is a definite warning and can sometimes be a precursor to biting. One dog staring at another can be a warning or a threat. In the same way, when a human, particularly a stranger, approaches a new dog, a human stare can also be experienced as threatening. Many dogs will react negatively to eye contact by strangers. Some Border Collies will react by staring back. Again, this is a warning that says back off. In order to avoid conflict or even a possible bite, it's important to approach a new dog without direct eye contact and from the side rather than directly from the front, and of course, only with the permission of the dog's owner. Okay, Asha. Cookies for everybody!
And you get a cookie, and you get a cookie, and you get a cookie. Good job.
Dogs are constantly trying to communicate with us and giving us signals that show that they're stressed or happy. In order to understand those signals and to keep a healthy conversation going, we need to learn a bit about their language. Here's a video that shows you how to approach a new dog in a non-threatening way. See you there.